She didn't wear sequins, she didn't wear anything trendy. But the moment she walked into the room, everyone turned. Why? Because she looked effortlessly elegant, like she knew exactly who she was. And all it took was the right pair of pants. Hi there, welcome back to Healthwise for Seniors, where timeless style meets graceful living. Today's video is called Only These 6 Pants Will Make You Look Elegant at 60, and maybe you're thinking, really? Just 6? Is that even possible? But here's the thing, after 60, your wardrobe isn't just about dressing well, it's about dressing right. Your body has changed, your pace has changed, but your presence, your energy, that's still powerful, and it deserves clothes that know how to honor it. The right pants don't just flatter your shape. They lift your posture. They follow your rhythm. They remind you quietly but clearly that elegance has nothing to do with trends and everything to do with intention. And spoiler alert, one of the pants we're about to show you, it feels like loungewear but looks like luxury. Another, it might be hiding in your closet right now, just waiting to shine. But before we dive into all 6, take a second to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and share it with someone who deserves to feel radiant in her own skin again. Your support helps us keep creating thoughtful, beautiful content for women like you, and we're so grateful you're here. Now, let's get started. Because these 6 pants might not just change your outfit, they might just change how you show up in the world. At a certain age, true style doesn't shout, it speaks with intention. And few garments speak louder in silence than the high-waisted trouser. For many women over 60, shifting waistlines and changing posture make finding flattering pants a frustrating task. But the high-waisted cut, it doesn't fight your body, it follows it. It creates one seamless line from the waist to the hem, gently elongating your figure and restoring balance to your proportions. You don't just look taller, you look like you've arrived. These trousers have a subtle way of reminding you where your strength lies. By sitting at your natural waist, they lift, define, and anchor your silhouette without ever feeling restrictive. There's no need for constant adjusting, they do the work so you don't have to. The secret, of course, is in the fabric. Look for wool blends, structured crepe, or heavy cotton. These materials hold their shape, glide instead of cling, and offer structure without stiffness. Skip anything too stretchy or paper-thin, those tend to collapse rather than sculpt. Want to style them right? Try tucking in a silk blouse, a lightweight sweater, or a crisp button-up. Add a narrow leather belt to define the waist and slip into a low block heel or a pair of polished loafers. Suddenly, you're not just dressed, you're composed. Take Diane Keaton, for example. At 78, she often opts for high-waisted trousers in neutral tones paired with tailored jackets and minimal accessories. Her look is classic, grounded, and unmistakably powerful, not because she's chasing trends, but because she understands the value of a garment that honors her presence. The truth is, high-waisted trousers aren't just about fashion. They're about alignment with your body, your posture, and your self-respect. They help you stand taller, walk with calm authority, and feel like the best version of yourself, not 20 years ago, not 10 pounds thinner, but right here, right now. And that, more than anything, is what elegance is really about. There's something magical about linen. It doesn't try to impress. It wrinkles, it breathes, and it moves just like us. That's why wide-leg linen pants have become a quiet staple in the wardrobes of stylish women over 60. They don't demand attention, they earn admiration through ease, flow, and grounded elegance. Unlike structured trousers, linen wide legs offer space, not just for your legs, but for your mood, your movement, your day. They allow your body to breathe, especially on warmer days when comfort becomes non-negotiable. The wide leg silhouette adds graceful volume, while the natural drape of linen creates gentle movement with every step, like a breeze you carry with you. And let's talk about color. Linen sings best in neutral tones, soft white, sand, dove gray, muted olive. These shades reflect light, soften lines, and flatter mature skin beautifully. They blend effortlessly into a summer wardrobe and serve as a perfect base for layering elegant textures on top. No bright prints needed, just tone, texture, and confidence. Style tip, choose high-rise or mid-rise cuts to define the waist. A French-tucked blouse, perhaps a lightweight button-up or sleeveless shell, adds structure without stiffness. And don't worry if you're petite. The key is intentional proportion, a tailored waistband, vertical seams, and a length that skims your shoes. That balance makes even the most flowy linen pant look elevated. For example, 67-year-old writer Anne from Charleston, South Carolina, shared that she never felt more herself than in her pale linen wide-leg pants and soft knit tank while walking along the marina. "It didn't feel like I was wearing something fancy," she said. "It felt like my clothes were walking at my pace." That's the beauty of linen. It doesn't stiffen you into posture, it moves with your rhythm. It teaches us that elegance isn't about perfect creases, it's about presence, breath, ease. And sometimes, the most refined thing you can wear is freedom. There's a reason slim ankle pants have quietly earned their place as a go-to for women over 60. They strike that rare balance between structure and softness, between timelessness and modern edge. They don't cling like leggings, and they don't drown the frame like wide trousers. They simply follow the shape of your legs, not to expose, but to refine. Cut just right at the ankle, these pants create a crisp, vertical line that elongates the body and defines the silhouette without shouting. The hem draws subtle attention to the shoes, turning your loafers, flats, or low block heels into part of the look. It's quiet elegance with a whisper of intention. Slim ankle pants work especially well for women in midlife and beyond because they offer shape without squeezing. For many, they feel like a reset, a return to tailored simplicity after years of chasing either too tight or too slouchy fits. And they're astonishingly versatile. You can dress them up with a silk blouse and kitten heels for brunch, or pair them with a structured knit and sneakers for errands. They move through the day just like you do, with grace and practicality. The beauty is also in the styling flexibility. On warmer days, try a sleeveless blouse or a crisp cotton poplin shirt, lightly tucked. When it cools, throw on a cropped jacket or a long cardigan that hits mid-thigh. Monochrome outfits, say, all navy or all cream, can instantly elevate the look and make you appear taller and more put together without trying too hard. Real-life inspiration? Think of someone like Lauren Hutton, who at 80 still rocks slim pants with that effortless American ease. It's never about being flashy, it's about being thoughtfully styled. Every piece she wears feels considered, but never overdone, and that's the secret. Slim ankle pants aren't trendy, they're timeless. They don't beg for attention, yet they consistently earn compliments. Because when pants fit this well, they don't just flatter the body, they support the woman wearing them. Soft knit pants are often misunderstood. People think of them as lazy-day loungewear, saggy, shapeless, forgettable. But the truth is, when done right, they offer something rare, real comfort with real structure. The key lies in the details. A good pair of knit pants has a defined waistband, not the floppy elastic kind, and a silhouette that's either gently tapered or wide leg with intention. The fabric matters just as much. Mid-weight materials like pont knit, ribbed jersey, or viscose blends strike the perfect balance. They drape instead of cling, and they hold their shape without feeling stiff. These aren't pajama pants. They're lounge-inspired, but fully elevated. The kind of pant you can wear from your morning coffee to a casual lunch out and still feel like yourself. Styling is what makes them shine. Add a cashmere pullover, a slim-fit blouse, or a cropped cardigan. Tuck just the front to show the waistline. Pair with a pointed toe flat or even a sleek leather sneaker. Suddenly, you're not just comfortable, you're composed. Color-wise, earthy tones work beautifully. Think warm taupe, charcoal gray, soft black, or creamy beige. These shades bring quiet sophistication and pair easily with both neutrals and subtle prints. Real-life example. Mary, 63, from Santa Fe, says she wears her ribbed knit pants at least twice a week. They feel like yoga pants, but they look like trousers. And I can sit cross-legged with my grandkids or walk into a gallery opening without changing a thing. That's the promise of well-made knit pants. They give you freedom, not just in how you move, but in how you show up even on a slow day. Trends come and go, flared hems, skinny fits, distressed styles. But straight-leg jeans, they stay. Especially for women over 60, they offer the kind of reliability that feels like a quiet strength. The magic of straight-leg jeans lies in their balance. They follow the natural shape of the leg without hugging or hanging. Not too tight, not too baggy, just clean, confident lines that elongate the legs and streamline the silhouette. They offer structure, but never stiffness. Denim choices matter here. Skip anything trendy or overly faded. Instead, go for a rich, dark wash like indigo or deep navy with a clean front, no rips, no whiskering, and definitely no gimmicks. That's how you keep them timeless. The rise is important too. A mid or high-rise waistband supports your core, smooths the midsection, and ensures everything stays in place without the awkward gap in the back. Choose a style with minimal stretch, just enough to move comfortably, but structured enough to hold its shape after hours of wear. Styling them is easy. Pair with a tucked-in blouse and loafers for weekend ease, or add a blazer and low block heels for something more refined. Long cardigans, linen shirts, soft knits, all look polished when anchored by a good pair of straight-leg jeans. Think of someone like Andie MacDowell. In her 60s, she's often seen in dark denim jeans paired with white shirts or relaxed blazers. Nothing flashy, yet she always looks grounded and completely herself. Straight-leg jeans don't try to make a statement, but they always make an impression. Because the most powerful kind of style doesn't shout. It stands tall, stays classic, and lets the woman do the talking. Some pants don't just dress you, they float with you. Flowy dress pants, especially palazzo styles, are made for the moments when you want to feel tall, graceful, and completely unbothered by trends. Their wide leg silhouette creates a sense of drama without being overwhelming, and the beauty lies in the fabric. Think silk blends, viscose, or lightweight chiffon, materials that move like water and catch the light with every step. These fabrics don't cling. They skim the body, creating soft, fluid lines that flatter rather than sculpt. Ideal for elegant occasions, from cocktail dinners to gallery nights, these pants offer an alternative to dresses that's just as refined, yet more grounded. They feel effortless but look intentional. Keep your styling sleek. Tuck in a fitted blouse, add a belt for definition, and choose delicate accessories, a thin chain necklace, simple earrings, and soft makeup. Shoes matter here too. Go with a pointed flat, low heel, or a dressy sandal. Since the pants already carry visual weight, everything else should whisper. Example, look to Susan Sarandon, who often opts for wide, draped trousers in silk or crepe when attending premieres. They offer movement, confidence, and just the right amount of glamour without ever feeling try-hard. The power of flowy pants is how they mirror your energy. If you walk with grace, they follow. If you stand still, they pool softly. They remind us that elegance doesn't need structure, just presence, breath, and a little light catching the hem. And now you've seen them. 6 pairs of pants that don't just fit your body. They fit this chapter of your life. They honor your shape, they support your movement, and most importantly, they reflect who you've become. Because after 60, elegance isn't about dressing to impress. It's about dressing to express your confidence, your freedom, your story. Maybe today you realized that your old jeans no longer serve you, and that's okay. Maybe you've been settling for comfort without shape or style without substance. But now, you know better and you deserve better. Here's a little reminder. You don't need to look younger. You just need clothes that move with the same grace you carry inside. One well-chosen pair of pants can shift the way you walk, the way you stand, even the way you speak. So the next time you open your closet, don't just ask, "What should I wear?" Ask, "What version of me am I showing up as today?" And let your clothes rise to meet her. If this video spoke to you, even in a small way, give it a like, and share it with another beautiful woman who might need this gentle nudge. And of course, hit subscribe so you don't miss our next episode of Healthwise for seniors, where elegance is always ageless, and your style story is still being written beautifully. Stay graceful, stay curious, and most of all, stay you.